Welcome back to Open Air Living, your go-to space for all things outdoor living. If you're dreaming of transforming your backyard into a rustic escape with vintage charm, today's video is just for you. We're diving into 20 stunning trellis ideas that will bring warmth, style, and a touch of old-world magic to your garden corner. Whether you're a fan of climbing roses, ivy-covered walls, or whimsical ironwork, these trellis ideas are full of inspiration. Perfect for cozy corners, garden nooks, or pathways, we've curated the best rustic and country-style designs to help you bring a charming vintage vibe to your outdoor space. If you love country living and creative outdoor spaces, don't forget to subscribe, and drop a comment below sharing your favorite trellis idea. Your support helps this channel grow, and we love hearing from our amazing community. Let's get started. Our first idea is a classic, a black wrought iron trellis with a gently arched top. This timeless design looks stunning against a weathered fence or as a standalone piece in the middle of a flower bed. It pairs beautifully with flowering vines like clematis or climbing roses. The vintage feel of wrought iron works especially well in country-style gardens. For added character, look for trellises with scrollwork or decorative finials. The contrast between the black metal and vibrant flowers creates a truly eye-catching display. Set this style near a garden bench or tucked into a corner with a few old clay pots and antique lanterns, and you got yourself a picturesque country vignette. Add fairy lights to bring the romance in the evening. There's something undeniably cozy about a trellis made from reclaimed wood. Rough-hewn and natural, a simple wooden A-frame or wall-mounted lattice fits right into a rustic backyard setting. You can even make your own using weathered fence boards or pallets. Leave the wood unpainted for a natural look or whitewash it to lean into that shabby chic aesthetic. Either way, it provides a soft, organic backdrop for climbing greenery. Add some galvanized metal accessories like watering cans or vintage buckets, and you got a garden spot that feels like it's straight out of a country cottage. One of our favorite upcycled ideas: turn an old window frame into a charming trellis. Hang it on a shed wall or lean it against a fence and let the vines do the decorating. The chipped paint, aged wood, and divided panes add incredible character. You can even string wire or garden twine across the back to help vines climb more easily. This is a perfect way to blend farmhouse charm with functionality. Try pairing with climbing sweet peas or morning glories for a soft, colorful effect. Repurposing a wooden ladder as a trellis brings instant country charm. A simple two-tier ladder propped against a wall creates a vertical garden in seconds. You can use each rung to support small potted plants, hanging baskets, or let it serve as a climbing frame for ivy or beans. The rustic texture of worn wood adds to the aged aesthetic. For even more character, paint the ladder in a pastel tone, distress the edges, and surround it with antique garden tools or a wooden crate planter. Nothing says country quite like a white picket fence, and turning it into a trellis is a beautiful twist. A small section of fencing, propped vertically or attached to a wall, makes a picture-perfect plant support. This idea is great for smaller spaces or patios. It brings charm without taking up too much room. Add some climbing hydrangeas or jasmine, and you're set for a sweet-smelling display. For an extra cozy corner, place a rocking chair or small bistro set nearby, and surround the base with potted herbs or blooming perennial. Bring nature into your garden design by building a trellis from twigs and branches. This DIY idea is as rustic as it gets and perfect for those who love an organic, handmade feel. Use natural forked branches to create a ladder-like structure. Bind the pieces together with twine or wire for a raw, earthy look. Let wild vines like honeysuckle or trumpet vine take over, and watch your trellis become a living piece of art. This is ideal for woodland-inspired gardens or forest edges. For a more industrial twist on rustic charm, try using galvanized metal. Old cattle panels, wire fencing, or metal grids can be repurposed into strong, stylish trellises. When paired with the right plants, the cold texture of metal creates a striking contrast against lush greens and delicate blossoms. Anchor it between two cedar posts, or let it freestand with large planters on either side. Add some rust for even more vintage appeal. A large crisscross lattice wall painted in muted country colors, sage green, butter yellow, or barn red, makes for a gorgeous backdrop, perfect for a patio edge or fence panel. This trellis offers ample climbing surface for multiple plants, and the geometric pattern adds visual interest even before the greenery fills. Frame it with old lanterns or string lights and watch it glow in the evenings, creating an intimate retreat in your backyard. Another great upcycled idea: vintage wooden shutters. Mount them vertically and allow vines to climb up the slats. Instant country chic. Look for worn or painted versions at flea markets or salvage yards. They add architectural interest and charm, especially when paired with trailing floral. Place a small bench in front, and you've created a peaceful spot to sit and enjoy your garden's beauty. Blend the classic garden arbor with a trellis for a grand entrance into your backyard space. Arched or rectangular, these structures add elegance and drama. Cover it with climbing roses, grapevines, or wisteria for a lush, flowering canopy. This is perfect for garden pathways or transitions between spaces. Add a vintage-style welcome sign or hanging lantern to complete the country look. A freestanding folding trellis can serve as both decor and privacy screen. Great for patios or decks, especially in smaller backyards. Choose a distressed wood frame with lattice-style inserts. This setup allows you to move it around or adjust it seasonally. Place planters in front or let climbing vines wind up each panel. A folding trellis adds versatility while keeping the cozy, rustic feel. A wine barrel or wooden half barrel filled with soil and a center trellis gives you a movable vertical garden with country flair. Choose plants like morning glories, black-eyed Susan vines, or even pole beans for a productive and pretty display. Place the barrel on a gravel patio or next to a porch swing to soften up hard edges and add vintage charm. Repurpose an old barn door by mounting it upright and letting vines climb across its panels. The weathered wood and iron hardware create a perfect rustic centerpiece. You can attach metal hooks or string wire across the face to guide plant growth, or let nature do its thing and grow freely. Add an old enamel watering can nearby, and you'll feel like you've stepped into a countryside fairy tale. For a unique blend of rustic and industrial, try using rebar stakes and thick garden rope. This setup is sturdy and striking. Sink rebar into the ground and connect them with twisted rope, either horizontally or in a diamond pattern. This works especially well in vegetable gardens. As your beans, peas, or squash grow, the setup becomes an organic sculpture in your yard. Turn a section of your fence into a living wall using a wire mesh trellis. Cover it with climbing edibles like cucumbers or flowering vines for color. Use planter boxes or hanging pots below for added depth. It's practical, stylish, and brings your garden up to eye level. Pair it with rustic signs, repurposed crates, or hanging mason jars for full vintage charm. A simple T-frame made from 2x4 lumber creates a wide base for climbing plants like gourds or pumpkins. It's functional and fits right in with a country garden plot. You can paint it, stain it, or leave it bare for a more natural look. Just be sure it's well anchored to support heavy vine. Add some antique metal signs or wire baskets to decorate the structure and enhance the cozy appeal. Upcycle an old bicycle by anchoring it in your garden, allowing climbing plants to grow through the spokes and frame. It's quirky, unexpected, and completely charming. Use a vintage-style bike with a basket for flowers or herb. This makes a whimsical focal point that adds character and sparks conversation. Suspend wire or twine between two wooden posts like a curtain rod. Train vines to climb across for a curtain of green and blooms. This idea works beautifully along fences or as a divider between garden zones. Use string lights for added evening ambience. It's simple, elegant, and full of farmhouse charm, especially when surrounded by vintage planters and rustic seating. Thanks so much for joining us today on Open Air Living. We hope these 20 backyard trellis ideas filled your imagination with inspiration and rustic charm. Which trellis was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts or see photos of your outdoor space. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a new episode. Until next time, keep dreaming, designing, and enjoying every cozy corner of your outdoor oasis. See you soon.